Congratulations, Chad. And now we leave Iowa, where we seem to have spent a good deal of time this evening, and travel south to Texas to meet our 5th Hall of Fame inductee.
Who knows where the motivation to achieve and excel, sometimes against all odds, comes from? It's a question that leaps to mind when one meets remarkable scholar athletes like Jolanda Jones. An influential attorney with her own Houston-based practice, Jolanda is a socially committed businesswoman and activist. She's as passionately dedicated to her inner-city clients as to her work with causes such as domestic violence against women and homelessness. One of the greatest all-around athletes in the history of Texas sports, Jolanda's list of accomplishments is easy to review. At Houston's Elfsec High School in 1984, Jones graduated with a 3.8 GPA and set a Class 5A record for the high jump that still stands. At the University of Houston, a magna cum laude degree in political science and a Rhodes Scholarship nomination were accompanied by an unprecedented 3 NCAA heptathlon titles in 4 years.
I think from the day she walked in, she planned her whole experience and where she wanted to go and the direction she wanted to go. There are times, I think, in an athlete's development, there are a lot of things that they're confronted with that could very easily take them different paths, but nothing swayed her, absolutely nothing.
An Olympic qualifier as a teenager, Jolanda has competed in track and field at the World University Games, the Goodwill Games, and the Pan American Games. And the cities of Houston and Galveston have both honored this hometown hero with their own Jolanda Jones Day. Few Hall of Famers, however, have faced the odds that Jolanda did. Looking back, what she overcame is as important as what Jolanda has achieved.
She didn't ever want to be second best. She always wanted to be first in whatever she did, and she really was.
In a race-charged Houston of 1966, Jolanda Jones' father violently took his own life in a tough Third Ward neighborhood that even ambulances wouldn't venture into at night. The experience left Jolanda with an anger that even she couldn't explain for decades. Her childhood marred by poverty, Jolanda frequently and self-consciously avoided both reporters and fellow athletes, fearful they'd discover there was no electricity or water at her home.
Jolanda really taught me how to be a student because she went at her academics with the same vigor that she went after her athletic accomplishments. I look back and I'm real thankful that I had an opportunity to be a student athlete during the same time she was here, because one, I learned a lot about how to compete, but two, I learned how to study.
Even as she made straight A's, Jolanda spent long hours caring for her 4 brothers and sisters, while her mother Gwendolyn worked overtime at the post office. Nobody told Jolanda it would be easy, but neither 5 years in an abusive marriage nor the birth of her son Giovanni stopped her from finishing law school in 1995.
I can remember her trying out for the Olympics, working here, going to school, doing her work, and still asking for more work to do and more work to learn. I think she was more competitive with herself than she was with other people.
A short stint in corporate law was enough to send Jolanda running in her own direction, to an urban law practice that does the kind of meaningful work for which she was recently awarded the Houston Area Urban League's Marguerite Ross Barnett Leadership Award.
Oh, I could see Jolanda doing a lot of great things. I could see the future in Jolanda's life at 60 or 70. She's still achieving something new.
Jolanda Jones' story is one of struggle, hurdles overcome, self-realization over time, perseverance, and the strength that comes from within. It is the story of a champion.
Presenting the award for Jolanda Jones is Villanova University All-American track star, Dr. Carlton Young.
Jolanda, I've been following your exploits for quite some time, and I am proud to count you as a colleague in the Hall of Fame, as well as only one of 2 track members. Finally, I have someone else on the website that when we pull up track and field, it's not just me. Your story is truly inspirational. It is inspirational to me, and I'm sure that it will be inspirational to all the students we have with us. Therefore, it is with pride that I congratulate you and welcome you to the class of 1999.